Alright, so week 2 of the CMM, and this week, we're going up against Sun, and I don't like playing Sun, cause Sun is scary, it's hot and it's warm, and I don't like neither of those things. I'm a cold boy. Yeah, and this team is, it's wild. In the power rankings, they got, first place in our division, and I'm like, initially I was like, yeah, really, it's a Sun team? Can really weather teams be number 1 because they're so predictable? And then I looked at this and I'm like, yeah, I guess they can be. I suppose they can be. So obviously they have a Raging Bull, because it's the new thing, right? And they want to use it. Sure. Honestly though, I'm not scared of Raging Bull. I've never had trouble dealing with it. That's just me though. Torkoal, there's that Sun. Tinglu, he's so annoying. God, I hate Tinglu. He just sits there. Hazards, Earthquake, Ruination, never dies. And they have Lilligant, which is a sweeper, always a scary thing. Hatterene, which is very strong, like stupid strong. Slitherwing, my favorite paradox, so that's all good. Walking Wake, sure. I've also never had trouble with Walking Wake, but it can be scary for sure. They have Terra Tornadoes with fire. So Terra-Fire Heatwave actually cooks me. Very funny. They have Terra Rampardos. I don't remember the types of, but it's a Rampardos. It hits like a truck. They have Terra Regigigas, which, hey, that would be funny. That would be very funny. And then they have Voltorb, which is not coming. But if it does come, it dies. So that's all good. Think of this team. My main goal is to not lose to Sun, right? So how do we not lose to Sun? Well, we bring our own weather. So let's get to my team. Alrighty, so, I forgot nicknames. Well, I've already played the battle, you see, that's why I can't change it. Oh, anyways, how do we beat Sun? We bring Snowscape and make Bundle very powerful. They have 5 Pokemon weak to Ice, 1 resistance, so if I get up Snowscape and just bring Bundle with the Never Melt Ice Blizzard, yeah, nothing switches in on that, except for the Torkoal, but hey, it's a bundle, right? You're not switching a Torkoal in on a bundle. So, bundle goes crazy here. Garchomp is here to set rocks and spikes mainly, because their only spinner, or only hazard removal, is Defog on Lilligant, and if they run that, then they're not as scary as a sweeper, or Rapid Spin on Torkoal. And Rapid Spin on Torkoal is actually just bad. So that's what I'm bringing on Garchomp with Earthquake, just to deal stab damage, and Poison Jab for Hatterene. Max Fizz Def, it's just here to set hazards. Palma with Fake Out to stall Sun turns, Close Combat to just click button, Mach Punch to click faster button, and Terra Ice Ice Punch to click powerful button. Torn, as I've already said, has Snowscape. Bleak Wind is for stab damage, Grass Knot for Tinglu, Snowscape for getting rid of Sun, and U-Turn for momentum. Skimmed over bundle, but Ice Beam for reliable ice, Blizzard for strong ice, and Freeze Dry for walking wake ice, and Flip Turn for wet ice. And star of the show, nah, just kidding, Trapinch, Choice Specs Trapinch, he's here, Trapinch, woo! Woo, Trapinch! We love Trapinch, don't we guys? Earth Power, Gust, First Impression Stone Edge. Earth Power, alright listen, this is wild. Max Special Attack with Choice Specs, Earth Power, 1-shot to Torkoal, it 1-shot to Raging Bull after rocks, and Gust, 1-shot to Lilligant after spikes. Huh? This thing is wild. First Impression for good priority, right? If they have a mon on low HP, I can just switch it in. First Impression, bam, they're dead, right? Confirm a kill. Great at confirming little kills. Stone Edge for the Torn. I love my little Trapinch. I really hope he gets some kills. That would be fun. But I already know if he did, because I've already played the battle. And Pheasantipity, which is my main win condition. You see, their team doesn't really take Moonblasts well. So we have Terra Fairy Moonblast and Pheasantipity with Agility, Calm, and Roost to set up on like a Torkoal, for example. Roost to keep ourselves healthy, and Moonblast to sweep in the endgame. Max Fizz Def, as I just want this thing to live, mainly Slitherwing attacks, Close Combat, Leech Life, U-Turn, Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, the stuff. Oh yeah, and with Trapinch, if they use Choice Scarf Slitherwing, which I'm pretty damn sure that they'll bring Choice Scarf Slitherwing into me, if they use Wild Charge on like a Torn, I switch in Trapinch, immune, they're trapped, I can kill them with Gust. That would be funny. Anyways, this guy can just set up on like physical attackers or weaken special attackers. Torkoal. And kill with Moonblast and just sweep. And that's my main win condition, that's what I'm playing towards. So, Garchomp sets hazards for Pheasantipity to sweep, and also for Trapinch to get some kills. And then this is like a secondary mode, and Palma is here to cheer me on. Let's get into the battle. Alright, so, the thing is, we're gonna have to do post-com this week, because I played yesterday, my friend was over, I didn't really feel like commentating in a different language when my mate was just sitting there. That would have been very awkward. So, we're doing post-com this week, and, yeah, I mean, we'll just get started. Ooh, alright, so, oh my god, they have background music, I need to fix that, turn off the sound, I have beautiful music in the background, you want to hear that instead, don't you? Music off, there you go. So they led with Slitherwing, I led with Garchomp, and my main goal here was literally just to get hazards up. I take the close combat very well, so I'm just like, yeah, sure. They take a bunch of chip, get all my rocks up, everything's looking good. They go to Tinglu, as I just click the Earthquake. I just wouldn't damage, honestly. They were -1, and at this point, I just keep Earthquaking the Tinglu, because what does Garchomp really do into this team, right? It can Earthquake on you, sure, but you're never staying in on Garchomp. It can Earthquake you, sure, you're never staying in on Garchomp. You always switch in, you always switch in, you always switch in. Right, so Garchomp doesn't really do a lot for me this match. And Tinglu is super annoying for me, right? It can switch in on Palma, maybe on Trapinch, on Torn. It's very annoying for me, so here I just sacrifice Garchomp to try and get as much damage on this Tinglu as possible. As they let me get it down to 8% as they take out a Garchomp. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's Trapinch. Ah, you're dead. So Trapinch gets to confirm a kill, which is fantastic. You always love seeing Trapinch get a kill. Now, if I wasn't Choice Specs there, I could have gusted, which would have been very funny. But unfortunately, I have to go Pheasantipity, as it's my best defensive piece into the Lilligant. They get a crit on the final move of Triple Axel, which means it did the most amount of damage possible. Very unfortunate, it's fine. Moonblast just doesn't kill, which is also unfortunate, so I have to sacrifice Trapinch here. Unfortunate for the third time in a row. They die to Life Orb, which is good. And then they bring Torkoal in, as I bring in Torn. I mean, they're a sun team, right? I have Snowscape. Bye-bye, sun. Welcome to winter. Welcome to me, my land. So I get the snow up. I just go Palma, because I'm Volt Absorb, right? Take the Thunderbolt. And I just click Ice Punch. There's no point in terroring. If I had terrored, though, I think I could have killed this Slitherwing with a Mach Punch afterwards, but hey. Pheasantipity gets to come in here, because I was expecting, you know, close combat or something. A Flare Blitz, so I just about survive. I go Torn, they kill themselves on recoil, and, you know, I can always just switch out to get my HP back. They go Raging Bolt, and I just switch into Palma. Here, I was thinking, they're probably going to Draco, right? They're not going to Thunderbolt again. But the thing is, if they Draco, because at this point, I was so sure that they would Choice Specs. So I said, hey, if you Draco, I just go Pheasantipity, I'm going to get to Roost. And if you click Electric Move, I get to Close Combat, right? That was my thought process. They click Draco, kill Palma, I'm like, cool, alright, I'll go Pheasantipity, I'll get Roost. So I get Roost, I'm faster than them, and it turns out they were not Specs. So I got very lucky that I was faster than them there. But I get the Roost up, they're -2 special attacks, they don't do a lot of damage to me. They bring in Torkoal, which I think is a big mistake. And I get up to max HP. And, well, I just start setting up, right? As I said, Pheasantipity just sets up on Torkoal, it does nothing. So it rapid spins there, I get rid of rocks. I get agility, I get a Calm Mind. They miss a Will-O-Wisp, very unfortunate. And then I just Calm Mind again, I'm pretty sure. Yes? Yep, no, I agility, okay. Yes, because I want to be faster than a booster speed Walking Wake. I already think I was faster, so I don't really know my agility there, but hey. They Thunderbolt, I Moonblast, +2 Moonblasted 50%. I'm like, huh? Oh, it's Assault Vest. I just realized this. It's Assault Vest Raging Bolt. Oh, what watching replays does to a man. Anyways, I Calm Mind here. I look like a god for predicting his Thunderclap. Wasn't really a prediction, but hey, I'll take it. At this point, I'm like, Terra Fairy Moonblast, surely that kills, right? No, it didn't kill. But I do get a special attack drop and a Toxic, and they miss their Will-O-Wisp. Extremely unfortunate for them. comment again, just, because they're gonna die anyways. They get a crit into a burn, so I mean, just 2 wild turns, to be honest. And we finish this game off with 1 big moonblast into this Walking Wake. That's a game, that's a win. Your favorite Pokemon YouTuber creator wins week 2 with Choice Specs Trapinch. I'll see you next week.